Hey Capricorn, welcome to Maya Tarot, and this is your love and relationship read for the month of July 2018, and it would apply if you have your sun, moon or rising in the lovely sign of Capricorn. All right. So I was asking what the current situation is, and I have a few cards. And my next question was as to what has brought us to this current situation. And those are all the cards that have come out so far, Capricorn. So let's start. We start with the Queen of Cups. And I don't see any earth energy. So this might be how you are presenting this month, sorry. The Queen of Cups is a very loving, emotionally balanced energy. It's a female energy, but can be a male, of course. It's someone who signifies love, signifies balance in a relationship. It's maturity, it's mature love, an understanding person. That's who the Queen of Cups is. So the next card is the Five of Wands, and this represents fire energy. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict, of strife, of standing your guard against other people. It's like a mock battle. Often it's called a mock battle, but it can just mean fighting people off, being involved in petty arguments and squabbles, and in a few cases it can actually denote some sort of a physical altercation as well. The next card is the Major Arcana, and this card has been coming out very often this month for almost all the readings. It's the Devil card. And in fact, it is representative of Capricorn itself. The Devil card is a card of addictions. It could be addictions to sex, to alcohol, to cigarettes, to smoking, drug addiction. Addictions can also be to a person, to a particular behavior pattern, to a relationship, to a lifestyle. In a few cases, the Devil card can also actually show a relationship which is very lustful, which is based upon physical pleasures. Something that keeps you trapped and bound. The next card is the Three of Swords, and it's in reverse. In the upright, the Three of Swords is a card of heartache. Your heart is pained by painful words or painful thoughts or a painful situation. And in the reverse, it means you're coming out of this heartbreak, out of some situation which has caused you some pain. At the bottom of the deck, and the overlying energy is the Five of Pentacles. Now this is a card which shows a person who feels materially bereft, a person who feels materially left out in the cold. It could be that you're in a relationship where you feel that the other partner is not giving to you, and you feel that you're being cut out in some way. It could actually mean, being involved in a financial situation. I said the Justice card as well, where your finances are putting you in a tight position. It could mean the loss of a job, something like that. Basically, it's a card of material ill health. Anything in the material world. It could be money, it could be your material stability, it could be a material relationship, and by that I mean something stable and long-term wherein you've built up your resources together. And what's actually brought about this situation is the World card in reverse. So the World card upright is a card of travel, it's a card of completion, of happiness, and in the reverse, basically the World card means that this completion of something is being delayed, it's being put off, or your travel plans are being delayed. And the next card which has brought us to this situation is the Justice card. It's Major Arcana along with the World card and the Devil card. So the Justice card shows that the justice system might be at play. You might be involved in some sort of legal situation with the Five of Pentacles. That could well be the case. It could mean, since it's upright, that you're dealing in a very just way with a certain situation, or you feel that somebody is dealing with you in a just manner. Or it could just mean that, the person is holding two scales, that you're learning to balance things or balance situations in a way which is fair to all the parties involved. So let me just take a look at the spread. I do feel that the Queen of Cups is your energy this month, Capricorn. And the first thing I notice is that the Queen of Cups is looking at the cups, but well away from all this, from the entire spread. The Queen of Cups is looking away into the distance. It looks like it looks like the person is cut off from this entire situation, and that this is going on in the background. And the Queen of Cups is focusing on her cup. So the energy I'm getting is that you have distanced yourself from something, some relationship. Since this is a relationship spread, I'm also somehow getting the vibe of a family member or even a friend. But since I'm focusing on love, so I'll say it's a love relationship. So a relationship where your emotions are involved, where there's a lot of strife, there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of painful arguments, and some sort of addictive behavior pattern that you're involved with a person whose behavior is very addictive, or the person is involved in a cycle where that person is unable to break free of that. It could even show that with the Five of Pentacles, maybe the person is gambling away the family finances, the family money so that's the reason you are feeling materially bereft. So that could be the situation. In fact, that's the energy I'm picking up. And with the World card in reverse, what has put us into this situation, it could be that you realize that this whole situation is really not serving you, and you really need to turn your back to this. And maybe you have taken recourse to the justice system to solve this entire situation out, or you've just learn to balance your emotions and turn your back to this person, to this entire situation, and focus on your own happiness and your own cup of love. So let's have a look at this spread in a little bit more of detail. I'll start with the World card in reverse. So tell me about this World card. I have a card. It's the Chariot upright. So the Chariot is again major arcana, and the message I'm getting is definitely it's time to move and to close out this cycle. Again, with the Chariot card, I'm getting travel. Maybe you're planning a move away from this person's house, or where this person is staying, from the city, from the town. You want to get away from it. That move is being delayed, maybe due to financial reasons, but that move is going to come in, and you need to pay attention to that move. You need to take that move. I feel that once you put some physical distance between you and this situation, I feel that it will stop bothering you. The next card is the Justice card. So yeah, and on the Justice card I have these two cards. The first is the Knight of Wands. So this could well be the person that you're dealing with, somebody who is a very fiery, immature sort of a person. And the World card yet again, so some sort of completion of a cycle with this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands tends to rush in and out, and I'm sorry if you're hearing that panting. That's my dog Scamper, who's just coming from his walk. The World card is a completion. It could be that it is involving the justice system with this Knight of Wands, because things, this person, his addictive behavior is somehow, interfering with the relationship. So let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. There are lots of cards. Sorry. So on the Queen of Cups, no, those are far too many actually. I'll have to reshuffle. Please, on the Queen of Cups, can I just have a few cards for clarity? Who is this Queen of Cups? What is the energy? Why is the back turned towards the spread? Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. Alright, now I have a card. So I have the Fool card. And the Fool card means that this Queen of Cups has decided to take a fresh new start, a new journey. We've been talking about the journey with the Chariot, with the World card. Definitely a journey, a trip, a physical move, an emotional move also, even maybe mentally checking out from a situation which is not beneficial. So that could be the energy which is coming in. Sorry, let's see what the Five of Wands is all about. Alright, I'll take the ones that have flipped. On the Five of Wands, I have the Nine of Wands, even more of conflict, a lot of physical fights also, it's possible. And the Two of Swords, it's someone who is unable to make up his or her mind. And I think this is you. You are stuck. You want to move on from this situation, but something binds you to it. In fact, I have N. This card came out from here. Binds you to the situation, and you want to move on, but you're not clear in your mind as to, you know, which route you should take, how you should go about it. Probably you are connected to this person for a long period of time, and it's very difficult to move on. Let's see what this Devil card is. Tell me about this Devil card. All right. On the Devil card, I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So it's the card of someone who is not going to put effort into a relationship. And that could be because, and it could also mean that financially a person has stopped giving to a relationship, maybe because the finances have run out. There are some financial issues due to which this whole relationship is coming to a standstill. Maybe this person has been stealing even money from you, maybe borrowing money and not returning it, dipping into the family finances, into the family savings. So let's see what this Three of Hearts in Three of Swords in reverse is. Too many cards. So tell me about this Three of Swords, please. Alright. So on the Three of Swords, I have the Hanged Man in reverse. So the Hanged Man upright is a change in perspective. And in reverse, it's a person who's not willing to change his or her perspective. And I have the Knight of Swords. I feel it's the same person as the Knight of Wands, the same person who's in the devil behavior. Somebody who's very immature, very casual with his words, says hurtful words, which is why the Three of Swords happens. And I have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which means what the message I'm getting is that, and I even get the Seven of Swords actually. So it's lying, cheating, stealing. As I mentioned, the Ace of Cups in reverse is that the love has sort of dried up in this whole setup, and that is because of somebody's behavior which is just not acceptable. Let's just see what this Five of Pentacles is. All right. So on the Five of Pentacles, I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright represents something that you have built up over a period of time and that you're putting effort into. And in the reverse, it means, you know, that there is a lack of effort being put into a material situation, which makes sense with this Five of Pentacles. So the message is pretty clear with the clarifiers. Capricorn, definitely there's someone in your environment. Somehow I'm not getting a very strong love vibe. I'm getting family again and again, but it may be a love situation. Do let me know in the comments as to what it is actually that you're dealing with. Someone who's addictive behaviors, and you've actually put a lot of effort into this person, but the addictive behaviors are just dragging the whole family down. That's the impression I'm getting. There's been a lot of conflict about this. There have been fights, there have been arguments, but you've decided that there's nothing much to be gained from this now, and it's time to move on. So let's take a few cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck to help you on your journey this month. Okay, Capricorn. Okay. Alright. So the cards I have are Passion, Confusion, in reverse, Perception, Prayer in reverse, and the overlying energy is Recovery. So that's a good card. So the message I'm getting is, you know, that probably this relationship started with a lot of passion, but your perception of the entire situation has changed. You were very confused initially, but slowly your confusion about this person, this person's behavior has changed. You're seeing the truth. And maybe because of that, you've lost faith in people, in situations. Maybe you've even turned your back on, you know, on your spiritual self. But it says it's time to recover, to meditate, to believe in your higher self, to believe that whatever is happening for a purpose. There's something good that's going to come out from this, and you need to it's a test of your faith. So keep the faith, and it's going to help you with the Chariot card. It's a movement towards wonderful, better times ahead. This situation is going to end, and you're going to feel very free and very happy, and released from this negative devil energy. So finally, I want to take a guidance from the Answer is Simple Oracle deck, and let's see what the message is that comes out for Capricorn. All right, I'll take the first one that has flipped, and the card is Just Laugh. And the message is it's time to brighten your mood. No matter how somber or intimidating life appears right now, don't allow your ego to get too serious. Step away from the present situation for a moment and see the humor in what's in front of you. Chuckle all at the way your ego postures to isolate you and keep you from feeling your divine power. If you laugh, it will heal everything. So a wonderful message to help you through on your journey this month, Capricorn. I wish you love and light, much happiness, and please do like, share, subscribe and comment. See you very soon. All the best to you.